Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Unleashed HD. In the last part, we restored 2 continents, and now we're going to continue on here. And with that, I'm going to get 2 sun medals in the Village Hub world. And, well, I've recently been recovering from a sore throat, so if I'm not talking as loud as I usually am, then sorry, because I don't wanna kill my throat today. So I'm gonna try and talk as little as possible, because I'm gonna try and talk like I usually do in a commentary, but I might have to tone it down a little bit because my throat is it's getting there, but I can still feel a tinge of pain whenever I talk. So I'm gonna try and be careful with that. But it shouldn't be too much of an issue for you guys. I'm probably only gonna be doing Holoska Knight and the boss. Not gonna be a terribly long session because I don't want my voice to lose itself. So yeah, I'm only gonna do 1 full level and a boss. For that, so that way I can actually get something recorded, but at the same time, I don't have to strain myself. So yeah, hope you guys understand. I'm really trying to get my channel back on track because I have this. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded. This part in particular, but as of this recording, I'm starting to get back on schedule. I have this current week of recording time of this recording. I have this entire week scheduled and half of next week. Yeah, well, I should have next week all sorted out after I edit some Pikmin 3 videos and this Unleashed session, but we'll see. I also need to get some side projects recorded, like the online matches series, which, yes, isn't dead. That's gonna come back in full force, starting this Saturday. Ramble Express, I would have recorded an episode yesterday, but again, my throat decided to just kill itself, and I wasn't in a position to record, so that kind of stunk. And the mini LP series is gonna make a comeback this weekend. I'm kind of debating whether I should do Mega Man or Rise Star or something. I'm still thinking about what the next game should be. If you guys have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments below, but as of right now, it's either going to be Mega Man 1 or Rise Star. I'll get to like Rayman will be a main LP, so that's out of the question. I'll get to like Sonic 2 and CD and like Mario Lost Levels and all those games at some point. I just wanna balance it out so it's not just one particular franchise for a really long time, you know? So yeah, I'm not sure when I'll do the other classic Sonic and Mario games, but they're definitely games that I'll do a lot down the road. I mean, I'm not going to do 3D Mario until I do the 2D ones, so there you go. But yeah, this is to talk about the to talk about the level here. This is Cool Age Night. Like I said, this is my favorite night level in the game. It might be because of a little bit of bias, because as you'll know by now, I freaking love ice levels. Like, a lot of people seem to hate ice physics, which, okay, yeah, there are some games I played where the ice physics could be really annoying. But for the most part, I never had that much of a problem with them. And like, I generally really love the presentation in ice levels. Like, they always look, well, most of the time, they usually look really, really nice. And for me anyway, I find them super fun to play in. Not a lot of people share those same thoughts, but hey, whatever. I don't know. I always enjoyed ice levels, just the way they look and the way they play. Believe it or not, like even I've never hated ice physics as much as most people do. I don't know. Like, I can see why people do, but they never really bothered me personally. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, the reason I love this level is because it doesn't feel too focused in one direction, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, Abatos was pretty basic and was kind of heavy on fighting. Missouri was really, it toned down enemies a little bit, but it was also really uninteresting level design wise. But at this stage, I feel it has a perfect balance of fighting, exploration, and platforming. Like, there's enemies here, and there's a lot of enemies in all the night levels, or well, most of them. But I feel in this stage in particular, it balances out fighting and enemies really well. So it's not like you're doing the same thing over and over again. And it puts in a lot of interesting platforming ideas to make it feel fresh throughout the stage, so you don't get bored and feel like you're doing the same thing over and over and over. So that's nice. I do wish they put in some unique platforming elements in later stages, because it doesn't really change too much, but for what they have, it's decent. To put it bluntly, like, I don't know. I enjoy the Werehog, like I've said already, but kind of feel like they don't go as far as they could have. Like you don't see many new platforming challenges or things like that. Like, you'll always see those poles and ledge grab things in every night level. They don't really change it up too much, which is kind of a disappointment, but again, for what there is, it's decent enough. And for what they've done in this stage in particular is really, really nice. Like, again, I think it's a really good balance. A little bit long of a level, but when it's enjoyable, I'm not really bothered. Like, if the level's too fun for you to realise it's been like 20 minutes, then that's great. And this is one of those stages, in my opinion. But hey, I don't think you see this puzzle anywhere else. You have to use that guy to burn that ice, and then open the door. If you open the door early, I don't think anything happens. I believe I've tried it before, so. Right. Also, you want to be careful here, because these poles here crumble, so yeah. And this is really, really nerve-wracking, because slipperiness, and if you fall, you can't get back up. So, yeah, be careful. Right, made it. Now get the medal. Right. Actually, I want to check. Yeah, no, you can't make it back up. There's no way. Unless you get a moon jump code or something, but Yeah, no, we're not gonna cheat the game. We're not like that. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, we have to press this. Okay, no. Yeah, the game kind of toys with you, I guess. Like, you're used to having the levers open doors, but that one doesn't. So, see what I mean? This is a much better balance from what we've played so far. Like, we fight enemies now in this room, but before now, it was a while ago before we faced another enemy, you know? That's why I think the Werehog should have been in general for his levels. Like, this is the I think what the perfect balance should have been. Like I don't know. I feel like this stage gets the balance really well and down pat. And I feel I would have liked it if all the stages followed suit. Unfortunately, they don't, but still. It's at least nice to have one level that gets it perfectly. Well, no, I wouldn't say perfectly. Like, no. I don't think any stage in this game is perfect per se, but this one I think is the closest you'll get to perfect in a night level. So yeah, not to say the other stages are bad. I just think this is the most. I think this one in particular is the best designed night level. Personally, it just feels really well balanced, really well constructed, and it just flows really nicely. Is what I'm trying to say. I think it's perfect for this part of the game. Like, the difficulty is, I think, perfect for this time, because I believe this is like the midway point of the game, so it makes sense why this would be more challenging, like, in general, than previous stages. And it challenges you really well. Like, you have to think a little bit more in the platforming aspect, and there's some puzzles that haven't been done before in the game, so, and there's some really nicely hidden medals which you can easily miss, but like I said before, they can be hard to find sometimes, but never unfairly hard. So yeah, I do like that. Right, that was close. Last thing I want is to fall and die. I prefer not to die, because that's really bad in getting an S rank. More so in Sonic stages, but it's also present in the Werehog. Though, thanks to critical attacks, you can still try and scrap an S rank, but you're better off living throughout the stage. So, right, there we go. Thought my thumb was about to slip for a sec. Those bullet guys can be a real pain if you're not careful. So try and use blocking to your advantage. Alright, just a moon medal. I do like that they're not too super hidden, because, as I said, you need them to access some stages in the game. So yeah, it would be kind of stupid if they were like the hardest collectibles ever to find, you know? But yeah, this is an interesting little part of the stage. Basically, you got those fire dudes, made them put on fire for those things, and then you go on the ice block thing, which is a pretty nice idea. I also like going up this little icicle mountain. It's like we're playing Ice Climber or something. And I stand by my statement of wanting a new Ice Climber game that I mentioned at some point in the Subspace Emissary. Like, I don't know. I want a new Ice Climber game. Maybe they could start off with an eShop game. Like, I don't know, make something simple. And if people really like it, try making a full game or something. I don't know. See what you can do. I'd love to see them do that. Oh yeah. Also, if they're guarding, if you're fast enough, if you go behind them before they turn around, you can hurt them, as you'd expect. And I thought there was something up there, so. Nope, nothing. Yeah, you want to make careful. If you want to make careful, yeah, I can grammar, but you want to be careful. You don't miss any. Try not to miss any medals on your way through the night stages. Like so, that guy just burned himself like an idiot. Yeah, those guys may be enemies, but they won't shy away from attacking other enemies. So you can use that to your advantage, but I prefer just going all. I just prefer just going straight ahead and bonking them to death. So, right, can I push this? Right, come on. There we go. Also, you can use the trigger buttons to move faster when you're grabbing something, which is really helpful. It might not look like a huge difference when you're watching, but when you play, there's a significant difference. So, yeah, you might want to use that if you don't want to spend a lot of your time moving objects around. So, to be fair though, you don't do that often, but still noteworthy. So, also, I should point out that if you want to do that fire thing, you have to hold triangle or Y if you're on the 360. Alright, so at this point, okay. Yeah, this is another reason why I really like this level is because, as you've seen, it's been introducing us to new concepts as we go through the level, which is really cool. And I'm kind of sad that they kind of don't do it again. Like, there's so much creativity here, and like you can see, this is a huge shortcut we're taking. Like, this skips all that section to the right, and oh crap! Oh my gosh, that was really scary. But yeah, this skips a whole chunk of, well, not a whole chunk per se, but a pretty decent portion of the stage. And why did he? Oh no! I need to get the wizard. Like I said, they can be really annoying. This dude restores their health, which is why that guy was having a really quick time event thing. So, alright. That was stupid. Pressed the wrong button like a dunce. Okay. Does take you down to? It seems to be it seems to be circle and X quite a lot, which is interesting. I wonder if we can get back up there. Okay, well. No, it doesn't seem like we can. Nah. There's no point even trying now. Even though I kinda did, but hey. And here's the unleashed the unleashed wizard. Well, they basically glow this little, I would say pink or red kind of. I don't know. But essentially they glow like that, and they are slightly more powerful. It doesn't feel too drastic of a change, but it's still a change nonetheless. So you might want to avoid the wizards from powering them up. I don't believe there's any medals over there, so you don't have to worry. So just go ahead and go on. And yeah, those fire dudes do respawn, so yeah, you can't screw it up. Well, if you screw something up with them, they'll come back. So you don't have to worry. Right, take you out because you don't need to be here. Yeah, and this is the end of the level. I just love how exciting this level feels. Like it constantly changes things up, but it's not changed in a way that makes it so it doesn't suit the gameplay style, and it's just really fun to play through this. And again, I wish they expanded more on the platforming aspect, like this stage did. Like, it constantly added new things, but the stages after this kind of just go back to basic gameplay again. Like, they don't really add anything new to the table. Like, maybe in the way they design it, but not really in the way they not in like adding new gameplay mechanics or new platforming ideas like this level did, you know? And it's kind of a little bit disappointing. It's not like the end of the world kind of disappointing, but hey. They had something going with this stage, and I'll say that. Oh, wait, did I miss those? There, we close enough. Nice. Alright, a lot of stuff, man. Okay, let's get on combat up a little bit. Oh, come on. Really? Man. Okay. Now it's time for another boss fight. This one can be a little bit tricky if you're not careful. I don't see the point in like going back to the hub world, because as you saw at the end of the stage, there was a little pathway at the back of the, like, where the key was. In this cutscene coming up, we're pretty much going through that area. So why was that needed? I love how you can see the medal there. Like, why? I wonder why the medals are even there. Like, what does did splitting the planet apart make them appear or something? I don't even. Whatever. Maybe it isn't just a gameplay mechanic. Maybe it has something to do with the actual game. Whatever. I don't know. I don't care. But anyways, in this in this boss, try and avoid his attacks as best you can. Throw the ice canisters at those ill enemy things, and well, proceed to well on them. And when you defeat all of them, you can get the Dark Moray. Basically, go for the green spots on his body. If you attack anywhere else, nothing will happen. So, yeah, don't just be reckless or anything like that. And you also have to be cautious of the moves he does, because they can easily screw you over. You can also kill these guys, these ill enemies, like, without the canisters, but I wouldn't recommend it because they really, they well on you really badly, so yeah, I'd recommend not to do that. There we go. You can freeze him, which gives me a little bit of time to get the medals. Right. Get you once more. Right. There we go. Where's that last medal at? Of course. Oh, hey. Yeah, as you'd expect, and as Chip just said, pretty much just wiggle the control stick left and right. Yeah, now the ills are getting a little bit more smart and moving around the place, so try to be a little bit more careful now. Yeah, they're really vulnerable when they attack though, because they can't move during that animation. Still not the smartest enemies ever, but still want to be careful. Okay, this is really annoying because the last point of his body you need to hit is really, really high up. Like, it's on his head, and it's really hard to get to. So I think you get it when he's like his head's down like that. So have to wait for him to do that. Alright. I didn't have time to get an ice canister, so
Sorry, I'm in a rush here.
it looked like he was just about to slam down on us. Like, wow. Yeah. Not bad. Alright, let's upgrade Unleashed. Unleash meter, whatever. You know. Okay. And now we have a repeat of the continent restored cutscene again. Like, it's literally the same thing. There's no difference. Well, I guess the only difference is the color of the emerald. But other than that, it's practically the same cutscene. To be honest, I can hardly tell the color of the emerald in those temples, just because of the lighting, and I don't know. Yeah, you can see the sun. Righty, and we're officially done with Holoska, except for one extra stage. You know what? I'm gonna show it off now because I'm here, and I might as well get it out of the way. I don't think there's an extra night level in Holoska. I think there's only one extra day stage, surprisingly, so yeah. When it comes to extra night levels and whatnot, we're gonna have to wait for DLC. I do have all the DLC, so you don't have to worry about that. So, yeah, there won't be a huge gap in content. Well, there won't be a huge gap from, like, Eggman Land to DLC, because I haven't got them yet, like you saw in Pikmin 3. So, yeah, you don't have to worry about that happening. So, right. I believe it's this. Act 2. So let's do this. And this is another 3-lap level, except this one actually changes and it's actually quite challenging. So, yeah. And all the penguins are here to root us on. Let's do this. I really shouldn't have done that. I really should have just kept boosting. But, oh well. Alright, let's do this. I do feel like the extra stages, especially for daytime, it tries more to like challenge the player. Like the normal day stages don't really do that until really later on. So I don't know. That's just how I feel. I feel the extra stages are where they try and make you play. They try to make you be more careful, I guess, and they make you fail like that. Oh man, I was hoping I'd do a no death run, but apparently not. Like the day stages aren't really too difficult or anything you shouldn't handle. Unless you're going for an S run, then it gets pretty tough because you can't really afford to make a lot of mistakes. I think this is the last lap. Right. Ah, I have a really hard time judging those icebergs or whatever. Alright. I don't know if that's always the same, but don't go straight to square, just in case. There we go. Alright. Now it's mixing it up. Ah, yes, I got them. Those times are really tricky. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. What kind of experience was that? Like a dot. Look at those penguins just like do with a penguin robot or something. But anyways, that should do it. Let's see here. Let's try and find that sun medal first, and then we can call it a session. A really short session, but hey, like I said, I don't wanna make my voice die. So you know, I'm gonna cut it pretty short this time. So yeah, next session will be a lot longer. So yeah. Where's that last medal, man? Where is it? Should be some. Oh, okay. Now let's get back to the village, shall we? And as I correct myself through text, you can actually die in the stage hub worlds. And they do affect your life counter. So yeah, don't just keep killing yourself, because then you'll eventually go down to 0. So, all right. So again, I'm gonna get a bunch of chili dogs and try and get us some good experience. And there's another secret cutscene in this in this continent, so I'll see you guys after the cutscene, I guess. And I'm back, and I've fed Sonic all those chili dogs. And let's see what we can upgrade. Get Unleashed up a little bit. What else should I do? I don't really want to bother upgrading Sonic, because you never really need to. I'll get life up. And there we go. Alright, now we're officially done here. It's pretty quick. Like, Holoska doesn't have a lot of levels, but I do like Holoska quite a lot. I'm not sure how, I can't really remember how many DLC stages there are. Like, that arrow thing signifies DLC. So as you can see, I've got all the packs. So, yeah, I think once we go to Spagonia, it's gonna say, oh, you can go to new areas, and that's where the second half of the game lies. So, well, with that, hope you guys enjoyed this rather short session. We restored a continent, but really short session, especially compared to last time. But hey, still got stuff done, and sometimes that's all you can really ask for. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time, and it's gonna be a much longer session. I'll make sure to keep my word on that. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.